Welcome back to the Lion's Den, my little lion cubbies. How are you doing on this fine Saturday? This game would this go Saturday? Maybe Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. I'm recording on. Wait, no, maybe it'll be tomorrow. Hey, I don't know. Anyways, how are you doing? We've got on the menu today a 5-star today meal, a 3-course meal, 5-star. No, what is it? Is it Michelin star? Is that, does that go up to 5? Do you get 5 Michelin stars? Or do you get 3 Michelin stars? I can't remember. Why you a metric for what a good restaurant meal is measured by a tire company. Yes, it is the same Michelin company. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Someone please tell me how that is supposed to make sense. Anyways, going off topic here. We've got Alliant today. 2 to 2.1k elo player. Does get higher when he plays certain civilizations. He's playing as Japan. Definitely something he's known for. He plays like a lot of like the native and the war chief civilizations. Not the native, sorry, the Asian dynasty civs and the war chief civs. So he's known for like Japan, Aztec, etc., etc. Does play over like Euro civs as well. Very good player. Tends to be quite a greedy standard player, I would say. Does have some unique fun builds though from time to time. So we'll see how that goes. Going up against this guy's about 2k elo right now as well. I've seen him on the ladder a little bit, and I've seen his builds, some of his builds. I've watched a few of his games. And yeah, he's got a unique kind of style. Likes to play it out in H2 a lot. And honestly, I think this is a bad matchup for Japan. I honestly think this is a very good matchup for Hauser, because Hauser can contain civilizations like Sweden, like Japan, really, really well. They can run around the map with raiders and obviously like destroy shrines, destroy houses like torps, etc., etc., whilst being able to punish with a very strong skirmisher type unit, because they have Falanis, which are kind of like a cross between a skirmisher. Doesn't get the steal there of the 100 food, so Aliug, rightfully so, did all the hard work there and manages to pick that up, so he's going to be happy with that. So yeah, so I think Hauser do a really good job of containing this civilization. Falanis do well versus Ashigarus, and obviously do trade relatively well versus Yumi. And then obviously they don't have a heavy cav in H2 like Khazars. Raiders are not a heavy cav, they're a light cavalry. I think they even lose to Cossacks. But they are, like they says on the tin, they are a raider. They are very good at raiding. They're very good at raiding villages. They're very good at raiding buildings, like raising buildings, should I say. So yeah, very good contain civilizations. Let's have a quick look at his deck. You can see there he's got 3 villagers. Hauser Kingdom. I've seen him use the Hauser Kingdom card from time to time, but I don't know if he'll go for it. He likes to go for Palace of Amina as well. One card I've seen him use a couple of times is Zazu Cavalry, and I've been really impressed with this card in certain circumstances. Hopefully we get to see it this game, because it's potentially a very powerful Age 2 shipment. It gives you 1 Lafidi Knight per palace and 1 Raider per camp and watchtower. So yeah, you can see there he's got the 2 camp builders, which he likes to send before he sends this card. So hopefully we get to see that and see the power of it, which would be really, really cool. It is a powerful card, but it takes a lot of prep to get it powerful, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go have a look at Japan, see what his deck looks like. So we can see 2 villagers have been sent here. Does have Heavenly Kami, Enlist, and Regulars. Other than that, it's very, very standard. Nothing too out of the ordinary. He's got Yumi buffs. He's got Ashigaru buffs, Cav buffs. Yeah, a little bit of everything there. So pretty standard stuff. That's not standard, though. Going for a TP in transition to H2 is interesting, especially against Hauser. Like I said, they will be able to raise that to the ground pretty quickly, pretty early on in the game, unless Japan's going to have some way of defending that TP. I think that's a very big risk to take here. Okay, H2 comes in. Wow, he's going to go diplomatic intrigue first shipment. Wow, okay. Barracks goes down because he aged up the Tory gates. Does have this samurai, which is going to be nice. But you can see there, look at this, a war camp going up. That's from the H2 war camp builder. that he gets. What did he age up with? I didn't see what he aged up with. Okay, so he went for the Songhai age up, so he gets that Raider big button there, and obviously he gets the camp builder. It can be a watchtower, I believe, or a war camp. Does go, that looks like Palace of Amina he has, so he gets the 300 influence. Which is on the floor right now, and he gets the palace. So the reason you go for this, you get the 300 influence. You can see that he's already got 200, and it allows you to get a batch of raiders, 5 raiders from the big button, from the TC, from the Songhai age up, very, very early on in the game. And obviously, he's already made 5 raiders at 5.5 minutes. You know, he can right now get a batch of them, so he can have essentially 10 at 5.5 minutes, which is pretty scary. And he could obviously just come here right now and just start sieging all this stuff. Japan obviously went for diplomatic intrigue. What's he going to go for? He's going to go for the Dutch this early. Oh my goodness, that's so greedy. Oh my goodness, that's greedy. Speaking of greedy, I had 2 chocolate bars for breakfast this morning. How greedy is that? I mean, maybe to all the Americans out there, that's absolutely nothing, all right? But I'm a European. Well, I'm UK. We're kind of more like USA than we are European. We're kind of in between, I think, culturally when it comes to food. We're fat fucks as well. I can't hate on the Americans for that too much. We're not far behind you guys, all right? We are fat fucks as well. So diplomatic intrigue is essentially going to be giving him a bank here. Is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe, but it's not as good as a bank shipment like Dutch, for example. But it's essentially working that way out that he's going to be getting a bank. Diplomatic intrigue will allow him to go with different allies for cheap, but you know, right now it's basically worth a bank. It is near the 7-minute mark though, so that's quite late considering his first shipment was diplomatic intrigue. He's getting that very, very late, I'll be honest. It's going to actually defend his TP, like I said earlier. Oh, look at that roundhouse kick. Managed to snare those Fulani, which allowed the Ashigaris with their 4.5 speed to catch up to those raiders. Isn't repairing that trading post. No, he is repairing it. So repairing that trading post. But look at this. Now it's his turn to do some snaring. And Fulani's, oh my goodness, gonna absolutely melt the Ashigaris. Even the explorers getting involved here. They're both gonna die as well. That is a big result there for Hauser. Wow. TP's gonna get fully healed by the looks of it at this rate. But 100% whilst you're here, start sieging down those shrines. Won't pop cap him, but obviously these are worth like half a villager on food. So taking down two shrines is like killing a villager. Also, you get a lot of juicy XP and all that sort of good stuff. Making some Javelin Riders. This is another reason why Hauser are very good in Age 2, is because they get the whole trifactor of units, right? They're one of the one civs that get the skirm, the cav, and the dragoon type unit in Age 2. Like India, for example. What other civs? I guess to Ethiopia get it. They don't get a skirm unit. So yeah, the only one I can think of is India. Yeah, I mean, what other civ gets a skirm, dragoon, and cavalry unit in Age 2? I don't know. But you can see that. You can see what I'm talking about earlier with the containing. He's contained really well. Okay, gets a church wagon now. Diplomatic intrigue, given a bit more value now. And Aliag is on the back foot. 30 vils here for Japan. He's had to send 5 Ashigaris twice. Has sent 5 shrine wagons as well. Oh, and the Japanese walls coming in already. This is how you have to play Japan. You have to play walls, and you have to make Yumi. Like, this is how they played back in, like, 2010. And it was so strong back then. And it is how you have to play with them now. You have to turtle cockroach with your shrines. Blast with Yumi behind walls. But Japan are not an easy civ to play. And he's not making any Yumis. I don't know why he's not making any Yumis right now. He's going for double batches of Minutemen, both of his Minutemen, the irregulars and the sentries. He's going to march forward with his Ashigarus. Is this going to be enough? Villager in the mix there. Oh my god, we got a Griot. A Griot slowing down the Minutemen rate of fire. Icing on the cake here. And look at this. Look at this. Villagers getting pulled in here. That's probably a good thing for Japan because he needs something to absorb the damage to try and just to survive here. Raiders raiding. And now it's a pure Ashigarus and they're going to get beat by the Falanis. Such a silly name. Imagine getting killed by something called a Falani. You're in hell with like Hitler and all of them lot. You're like, how did you die? Yeah, I got killed by a bow and arrow guy called a Falani. Oh, what? Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Like dying to like a Ronin or a ninja, like that would give you street cred. How did you die? A ninja. Yeah, fair enough, you know, fair enough. How did you die? Falani art. Oh, what? Oh, what? I've never heard of that before. It's just such a silly name. I don't know why. Hauser has lots of silly names, yeah. Like cards and units. I don't know. Like, imagine dying to something called a javelin rider. What does that do? Throw javelins. Right, okay. You died by a guy on horseback chucking javelins. I mean, I've got a gun, but you died to a javelin? How far can you throw a javelin on horseback? Wow, did you hear that? That was trippy as hell, wasn't it? That was like an echo because both of them got revived. Yeah, how far could you throw a javelin? I mean, you got Olympic throwers, right? But you know, they're like elite level. But now try and do it on horseback. You could probably throw a good like 6 meters, 7 meters, like maybe 10 meters at most. Like you can't generate any power on horseback, can you? Right. So if you've got a good one, you could maybe do 10 meters. I think they need to nerf this 12 range because that's the same as a musketeer, right? A musket ball travels a lot further than 10 meters. Hey, not historically accurate. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. We've got a watchtower over here. Oh, we got watchtowers everywhere. Look. Oh, baby. Maybe this is a. Oh, look at this. He's sending 2 camp builders. I think he sent this already, right? So he's gonna send this again. Now, I've seen him do this before. Now, the reason why he sends these camp builders is because he wants to generate more units for this Zazu cavalry. Like, I told you they got silly names, right? Zazu? I swear to God, if he sends that card, that's gonna be the thumbnail, the Zazu thumbnail. Scores are still really close here. But yeah, so now he sends this card, right? So per watchtower or war camp, don't forget, it gives you an extra raider. So right now, this card is worth 4 raiders and 1 Lafidi Knight. So you get a Lafidi Knight per palace, and you get 1 raider per war camp and watchtower. And look at this. He's taken loads of good map control all around the map. Look how cool the sound effect as well is for this. It's got like that eagle, like an eagle scream soaring above, ready to dive. Such cool ASMR. That is one thing that's cool about Hauser. So right now, look at this. This is an age 2 card. And it's worth 7 raiders and 1 Lafidi Knight. That's an age 3 card, if ever I saw one. That's better than an age 3 card, I think. That may be better than an age 3 card. Maybe about the same. It's better than 8 Jav Riders. Maybe about the same as 5 Lafidi Knights. But that is a crazy good card. Age 3 coming in. So not gonna pursue. Does get Timbuktu as well. That's their faster tech age up. So you're gonna be aging up fast here. What's Japan up to? Japan also aging up. So they've both kind of played this a little bit out in age 2. Hauser's definitely come out on top here. Japan having to send cherry orchards as well, which kind of sucks. And Hauser has complete map control. These watchtowers, just keeping an eye out on these herds is really, really nice. We do have look how sneaky that shrine is. Hauser should definitely have scouted this side of the map. Has he scouted this side of the map? No, he hasn't. Wow. So missing a herd here. He probably sees this and because you can kind of see if like on the mini map you can see the if we look at his thing, you can see on the mini map ibexes. If you didn't see the shrines, you can still see the herds swarming together. So you can tell where there are shrines on the map, even if you don't actually see the shrine. You just need to have line of sight or have had line of sight of the herds in the past. So both these guys now in age 3. What's Hauser going to do? Hauser could still send Zazu cavalry. I mean, he could either go for Zazu or he could go 5 Lafidi Knights. Both would be strong options. Okay, going to go for counter cavalry tactics. That's going to be a cavalry upgrade, and he's getting elite ranged warriors. Let's have a look back over. So 37 Vils for Japan, 36 for Hauser. So both very, very close eco-wise. So he's now on the Japanese consulate by the looks of it. Well, no, sorry, he was on the Dutch and he's now cancelling it. Kind of cool to see a bank that has the Japanese flag. Did get a batch of Blue Guard as well. So they're basically the same thing as a normal musketeer at this point. There's very little difference. These do shadow tech, so they're basically veteran Ashigaru, maybe with slightly more attack or less HP. I don't know. Either way. But we do see Ashigaru, Discipline Ashigaru's coming in now. He is making aged up with the Shogunate, so he's going to get the Daimyo from the age up. And he has sent the Daimyo here as well. So he's got Mototada. And he's got the Masamune from the age up. So he's using these right now to make units, which is cool. Also sending in 9 Yumi. And he's got really nice walls here. Really nice pillarless walls. Going up with Japanese isolation, so that's going to buff his units, which is good. So you can see here when that comes in, he's going to get a HP buff for all of his units. So 121 to... No, sorry, wait, is it... I thought it buffed it like the Brick Consulate. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Anyways, ignore me. I'm just a caster that doesn't know anything about this game. The comments always correct me. I've only been casting on YouTube for like 3-4 years at this point, and I still don't know anything, the basics of the game. Hiya! God damn. Just troll me in the comments, please. Please troll me in the comments. I deserve it. Oh, troll me, dada. Funny enough, that's what Revnak's mum says. Hiya! We got him. We got him. Got him. Second barracks going up. Oh, third barracks. Wait, no, is one of them the Daimyo yet? Oh, that's a manly grunt. Yo. I love a manly Japanese grunt. Go. I know. So triple raxing, essentially. Ashigaru's here. He's on 43 Vils. Hauser, I think he was sending the 5 Lafidi Knights there. Okay, going for the Raiders tech. And now sending 5 Lafidi Knights. He's got a lot of units here, 68 units. And that wall has not been rebuilt. So there is a penetrating hole. That's what she said. To dive in here, we've got a Griot somewhere in there, but this is going to be a really tight choke point for Japan. He is hunkering down right now. The Daimyo is face tanking. That's not good. Where's the second Daimyo? The second Daimyo is being slowed as well. The Daimyo, oh no, both the Daimyos go down. That is tragic stuff right there. But he's still hunkered down in that really... Look at how, imagine a falconet here. God, the damage, area effect damage you do. And it's forced these flaming arrows to come from the front. Oh, yeah, that's looking good right now for Hauser. Where are the Falanis? The Feedy Knights coming in now. There's still a Griot there doing damage, but all the cabs go down and actually, the Japanese units just aren't dying. What the hell? The Japanese units just weren't dying. And even though he killed both of the Daimyos, which is a banging result, you'd be happy with that. That choke point right there was just insane. and he didn't move from that choke point. Absolute fantastic stuff there for Japan. Just did not move from that choke point. Forced the Cav, really, to just be getting mauled by the Ashigarus. And that was just beautiful play there. That was beautiful micro by Japan. And he put himself back into a winning position of this game. Are we going to go to see Zazu Cavalry? It looks like it. It's basically worth an age 3 card right now. So Zazu, yes, the bird from Lion King, played by Mr. Bean, voiced by Mr. Bean. I think I'm gonna have Mr. Bean in the thumbnail probably. Zazu Cavalry comes in, and look at this. He gets 7 Raiders and 1 Lafidi Knight. Not a bad shipment at all. He's even adding in some Pandors here. Very interesting. He's obviously got some spare influence resource that he wants to spend. And Pandors is a pretty good unit to be able to make here. He's obviously going to counter the Yumi really, really well. Soft counter the Ashigarus as well. They are an anti-skirm skirm. So, yeah, that'd be cool. Interesting. This is turned into a really, really good game. Hauser had the edge at the beginning of this game, and I'm now edging because of this shipment has been sent. So the thumbnail is sorted. Win or lose, the thumbnail is sorted right now. Aliuk is going up to age 4 as well. So 48 vils for Japan. He is now max shrine. Although all of his shrines, the majority of his shrines are going to be pretty useless. Look at this. 0.09 word is very, very useless. And that's the same for most of... and that's the power of Hauser, right? Hauser have contained really, really well here. So most of his shrines are completely worthless, which is a massive shame. Agent up with the Golden Pavilion, so that's going to be a buff for all his units. And he's going to get, I think it's 10 Yumi. Yeah, 10 Yumi into age 4. So he's looking really good right now. He shipped that 1k coin. He's going to be able to get the Tokigawa. And he's got 4 Flaming Arrows in age 4. 2 really good shipments, so... he's going to be happy with that. And there we go. So there's the age up. He's on 50 vils right now and max shrines. But forget max shrines being eco because look, we've just established how bad it is. So let's go have a look at Hauser, who's on 52 vils. So the economies are very, very tight. Hauser obviously have influence gathering as well, but... which gathers faster than export, for example. We do have a bank here, which, got to take that into consideration as well. Japan are going to be running out right now, in fact, of this orchard tree. So, yeah, orchard cherries. Cherry orchards, should I say. So, not really sure. They're going to have to stop eating those cherries and potentially start eating rice from the farms. But we'll wait and see what he does. Oh no, he's sending 2 cherry orchards. That's the second time he's had to send that. So he sent 2 cherry orchards again. And you obviously want to send one of these age 4 shipments, but he also needs food. So the decision is, does he send an age 4 shipment? I would have gone for an age 4 shipment like 4 Flaming Arrows, and I would have built a couple of mills. Like, he could get a couple of mills right now. That seems like the better option to me. Because he could be pushing in right now. Oh, okay. He wants the wood for honored Ashigaru, so that's a good shout as well. So debatable either way. But he is now pushing out. He's going to be pushing into these watchtowers. It's okay if they go down because Zazu Cavalry has been sent, so you won't get any more value from that. Going for imported cannons and the age up. Agent with the Yoruba. Almost always have to age up with Yoruba, right? We've seen how powerful Yoruba age up is. He needs to buy himself some time here, and I think these watchtowers are going to buy him that time. Now, he wants to get to age 4. What does he have in age 4? So he has the 14 Javs. He has Futajilin, which is just a mix between Skirm and Jav. And then he's got Kurorofa. Federacy, which is the 6 Yoruba, which is one of their strongest shipments. So he desperately wants to get that. He's going to get a load of influence from the age up as well. There is a tech from the Yoruba age up. It's very expensive, but I think he'll almost be able to get it. Okay, no, never mind. He's going for Falconets, which doubles your Yoruba count. So you basically, if you send 6 Yoruba, you can send the tech. It's like 2,000 influence, and it doubles your Yoruba. So you could get 12 Yoruba right now, which would be insane. But yeah, desperately wants... And wow, he's making some Yorubas right now. Okay, did those Yoruba come in? Yes, they do. Okay, he's charging him with the Yoruba. It's go time, baby. But Japan are backing up at the perfect time, although champion hand cavalry is coming in right now. Japan sacking off some units there to slow these guys down. And just in the nick of time, he now gets the champion tech for all of his cavalry. And they are finally going to connect onto the Yumi. Oh, but in comes a daimyo. He makes another daimyo that's going to buff everything right now. And once again, he baits them into an insane choke point right here. Fantastic stuff. You can see the cav. Not all of them can attack. They're running around. They're in between the Torii gates, the wall, and the shrine here. Another insane choke point positioning here by Japan. Once again, the Hausa player chomps at the bait. He's like Pac-Man on heat, baby. He's chasing after Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man, oh, that bait was just insane. Once again, Japan, the masters of this, of the cockroach play style. Okay, got a cheeky raid coming in here. That's actually really nice. And oh, this is Hauser's wall. So these Vills can't run around this wall. They have to come around here. But I think there's just not enough cav right there. And another insane fight for Japan. Only 3k score down, but really should have probably waited for these field guns. I mean, he decided to go for the Yoruba cav instead, which, imagine if he had falconets there instead. TC going up, forcing Vills to flee over here. What do we have? The rebuild is going to come in with the field guns. So he's got a couple of field guns. So not falconets. They are the guard version, which is pretty good right now against basically pure infantry. So if he protects these falconets, these field guns well, he's still in this game. He's only down 3k score. Aliag's on 57 Vills. So is Hauser on the same Vill limit. So ecos are very, very similar right now. Look how cool champion Lafidi Knights look. They are in their best and brightest pajamas right there. Don't see champion Lafidi Knights every day, so that's kind of cool. Okay, falconets. Oh, is he going to see? Is he going to fire on the town center? Where's his cav? Where's his cav? Get your cav over here before he dives in. He's going to get another double Minutemen badge as well. TC's gone up. The daimyo's still there. Oh, and where did the Shogun come from? Takigawa one-hitting these falconets. 188 hand attack. Oh, no, you naughty Takigawa. Absolutely demolished those field guns. His one way of winning, getting back into this game. Kuropa Confederacy coming in now. That's going to be the Yoruba cav. But they need to be here right now. Otherwise, I think that's probably going to be... He's down 6k score now. Lafidi Knight's a really cool unit because they have range and melee resist. So a very unique all-round cavalry unit. But it's not going to be enough. And honestly, somehow Japan won this game. Hauser taking two very bad fights, honestly. A masterclass, I guess, from Aliug here. A masterclass from Japan in how to cockroach, in how to master the positioning of your fights until you're ready to push out. And just completely baited Hauser into those fights. Insane fights there for Japan. Even with an early lead start here for Hauser. Wow, very, very impressive gameplay there by Aliug. These guys are 2k elo for a reason. Aliug even better than 2k elo. Village count's very close. And that was that first fight with the first cockroach. And it kind of allowed Japan to survive, but he did lose a few villagers. But, you know, it worked out in the end, right? All resources gathered was Hauser favored. And yeah, wow, just fantastic stuff. Military unit population. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that fight. 91 military pop down to 21 compared to Japan's 85 down to 47. And again here, taking a really good fight in that choke point. Just absolute masterclass in how to micro, how to position your units. And that was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We did get to see the Zazu card, which will definitely be the thumbnail because you don't get to see that every day. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Zazu!